afternoon, everyone. This is Fuchsia Moon. I just got back from my trip. I am in my own bedroom and I have my altar up here. It's a mess. I'm going to soon be showing a new updated kind of altar arrangement based on a lot of the things that I acquired while I was on my trip. But I already posted the video of the first haul from the first half of my trip, and this is the second half haul. So, yeah, let's get started. This is the stuff that I got in Texas or that I forgot to mention from the first half. So there are a lot of witchy things as well as some summery things. I'll just start out with the general stuff. A lot of this clutter behind it is not actually part of the haul. I just have a really cluttered room. Haha. Okay, so these are some clothes. These I got at, Charlotte Russe. No, this is from American Eagle. I lied. It says Moonchild, and it has a bunch of moon phases around this moon in the center. Excuse me. And I just thought it was really cool and kind of witchy, so I got that. Sorry, you're going to go on the ground. I was in Charlotte Russe. They had these $5 crop tops, and they had a bunch of them. I had a really hard time choosing, but I've been trying to be better about what I buy and not going crazy when I already have too many clothes. So I got this little crop top. It's adorable. It even looks cute on me. So, you know, I'm not a model by any means, so I definitely recommend going and picking some of these up. They're only $5. And then kind of to go with that, I think also, yeah, also from Charlotte Russe, I got this bandeau. And also from Charlotte Russe, I got the t-shirt dress that I'm wearing now. So that's not in the video, but then I went to this store with my sister called Merge. And it's like a little boutique in College Station where she goes to Texas A&M. And I got this little strapless dress with this cute little, it's got a halter strap, and then it's got this cute little design on the front. This was also $5, brand new. It was just on clearance, so that was cool. And I guess also in the clothing department, I got this apron. My mom bought this for me. You can see the little owls. It looks kind of 70s, and I love the 70s, so she got this for me, and I just thought that was really sweet and cute that she thought of me when she saw that. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is kind of boring, but I actually use this to carry stuff back in, but I'm going to law school, as I've probably mentioned in other videos, in about a month. Terrifying. And so this is going to be where I carry my computer and my giant textbooks. It's a brand new backpack that my mom happened to have, and she gave it to me. So, alright, so moving on from those kind of boring things, one more semi-boring thing. This was actually from Oregon, from my first half of my trip, but I forgot to mention it. This is a hydro flask, and if you don't know what these are, they are incredible. They are from Oregon. They're vacuum sealed, and they keep liquid cool or warm for like about an entire day. Like you can put ice water in this in the evening, and then you wake up the next morning and it's like it's completely been frozen in time. No pun intended. So I highly recommend this. It's a little pricey. This one was like $28. They have different sizes and colors and styles, but I really think it's an amazing investment, and it has a lifetime warranty. Okay, so moving on to more interesting witchy stuff. I had an amazing book experience. I do collect metaphysical books. You can see them back here. Don't have a huge collection, but I love them, and I try to read the ones that I have. I've been telling myself, no, I'm not going to buy a bunch more. You know, I'm going to just stick with what I have and look at that. But then I went to a little thrift store in the town where I'm from, in Texas. Little thrift store. You'd think, oh, well, they won't have anything. It's, you know, it's just kind of a little Bible Belt town, not really like the type of place you would find any witchy books. I was wrong. You can see the stack here, and all but one of these are from that one place. And I will wait until I show you them to tell you how much they cost me total, but you are literally gonna, like, your mouth will fall open. Mine did. So, anyway, first off, I have this book, Crystal Color and Chakra Healing. I'm trying not to make the light terrible here. This book is really cool. It's just huge wealth of knowledge, and it has this really neat idea of combining crystal healing, chakra healing, and the idea of colors as in their healing properties. So it goes through the crystals, and then it has multicolored stones, you know, other blue stones, and it goes through section by section, healing and beyond, indigo and violet stones, talking about each of the chakras, how to use these colors, how to use these stones that correspond, and kind of tying in the 3 different types of theory together. And it's just a really pretty book. It's got tons of pictures, and it's nice hardcover. So that's the first one. The second one, I think I've seen this places, and I found in this what really sold me on this book. It's called Witchcrafting, A Spiritual Guide to Making Magic by Phyllis Curott. Oh, and I'm going to say the authors for all of these. So this is by Sue and Simon Lilly. I think they're a couple. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then this one is by this lady Phyllis Curott, who is also, she's a witch and an attorney, which is really cool because I am going to be going to law school. And she also has stuff in here that I haven't seen in other books. It's a very neat kind of rethinking of your typical, she is Wiccan, and I don't classify myself as Wiccan, but I read a lot of Wiccan books, and I have a lot of respect for the Wiccan faith. And she talks about in here the Green Man, and she has this one thing called Dancing with the Green Man that's an exercise to grow closer to the Green Man, and you're going outside and interacting with the Green Man. And she has a lot of information on various gods and male deities, which is really cool, and I don't think you see enough of that. So I was really excited about that, especially since the Green Man is one of my patrons. In fact, pretty much my most major patron at this point in time. So, okay, so the next one I got, so I'm saying these were all here, and I just kept picking them up, being like, oh my gosh, this is not actually happening. So this is called Animal Wise. Kind of a weird picture, but it's kind of cool. The Spirit, Language, and Science of Nature by Ted Andrews. And this is, I think he wrote another book, correct me if I'm wrong, or there's another book sort of like this that I've seen out there. But I had never seen this one, and it's really neat. It goes through and it talks about each totem, why it might be coming up in your life, what you can learn from it. It ties them to elements. It talks about the different kinds of totems and the power in the totems and where the idea comes from, and of animal guides. And it has a lot of really, really obscure animals like cormorant, emu, and they're organized by birds, mammals, reptiles, aquatic creatures, insects, etc. And I just actually think this is so cool. And they have my totem in here, the zebra, and I really liked what they had to say about it, so I highly recommend this book. So this book I actually haven't looked at yet, and I picked this up because this will give you a hint of how little this cost, this whole stack of books. I fell below their credit card minimum, and I had to grab a couple more, but this seemed neat, the Complete Reiki Handbook, and I'm seeing how long this video is, I better be hurrying up. But it just talks about a bunch of different things. It has some illustrations of, you know, hand placements and that sort of thing in here, so that's pretty cool. And I haven't really read into Reiki or ever had any Reiki healing done, but I would definitely be interested in it. Okay, here's another one I had to do to just throw in there to get to the credit card minimum, and this is called Black Dawn, Bright Day, Indian Prophecies for the Millennium that reveal the fate of the Earth. So I guess it's kind of Indian views on where the Earth is going and how to live in the modern age. I don't know entirely what this is about because I haven't looked at it, but I do think it looks very intriguing, and it's by someone named, who is it? I saw the name on here. Sun Bear with Wobbin Wind. So I guess those are their names. So it sounds pretty legit. Those are Indian sounding names. Oh, and this one is by, I keep forgetting, Walter Lubeck. Okay, I just have a few more. Next, I have Tarot Made Easy. This is pretty cool. It's based off the Rider-Waite deck, as you can see up here. And I like this because it's not specific to one deck, this book, and it kind of breaks things down, each card, into the significance of each card, like Ace of Wands, by area of your life, the season, the number, the focus, the desire, romance, the unexpected others, the home, travel, etc. Pretty cool. Haven't dug in super much to that yet, but excited. Okay, so this is the last book I got at that store, and this is called Ruling Planets. You can go through and you can essentially look and find your ruling planet, then where that planet was when you were born, and then you can read about yourself and how your ruling planet and the sign your ruling planet was in when you were born, how that interacts with other people in your life. So if you have a sibling who's in this and such, whose planet was this, and they was in this sign when they were born, and yours is this, then I can kind of explain the dynamic between you. Same with parents or spouses, friends, etc. Okay, so all of those books were $5.50 together. And this book by Christopher Renstrom would normally have been, oh, and this book is Nancy Guerin. This book would normally have been $40. I got it for $1. All the hardbacks are $1, the paperbacks were 50 cents. Walked out of there $5.50. I felt like a thief. But that was pretty cool. This book I actually got for free. This was something my mom was getting rid of. And I said, hey, can I have that? And it's a book about rocks and minerals. There's some other stuff tucked in there that I didn't want to get wrinkled. But, and it's pretty cool. One of the other things in here is something I drew when I was at home, this green man. This is actually what the green man appeared to me as in a totem animal guided meditation that I did while I was at home. I may do another video on that. If you have any questions or you want to know about finding your patrons with your totem animals, if you want me to make a video on that, I'd be happy to, so just comment. And so those are the books, and total $5.50 for everything because this one was free. Incredible. Okay, moving on. There's just a few more things. Actually, there's a few more. So I went to this little store called Sacred Moon Herbs, and it is in my town, and I got this little pouch here, this little leather pouch. I'm going to do like a medicine bag with it, and yeah, I'm excited about that. The other thing I got there is this little troll, and they make these. There's an artist, I think she's local or he, and they make these little trolls. He even has a little butt, and this I wore it as a necklace at home, but I think he's going to go in my little fairy fae area up there with the mushroom at some point soon. So I love him. I got one from him a while ago, and it was years ago, and I don't know where it went, unfortunately, so I had to get another one. Okay, so this, my sister painted me this. I actually can't believe that she did this. It's so incredibly beautiful, and I didn't even know that she was like artistically talented whatsoever. I mean, I barely had any idea, and I just got this. I mean, not saying like I didn't think she wasn't talented, but I just had never seen her really like come into her own artistically, and she painted me this, and I was blown away, and I'm gonna treasure this forever. It's so gorgeous. This is a late birthday present. So, okay, the last 4 things. This was something that used to be my sister's. It was up in our attic. I was kind of raiding my parents' attic, and I asked her if I could have it, and she said I could. This is a box of stone eggs. There's everything in here from sodalite, lepidolite, rhodonite, quartz, granite, serpentine, all kinds of different things, and they're labeled on here, and then they have corresponding stickers. So that's pretty cool. I'm probably going to take a picture of them in the order they're supposed to go, and take them out of here and put them in a dish or something. But they're really pretty. I know the lighting's terrible, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. So the last few things, these are actually from the area where I live, and these were also in our attic or in our yard, and no one wants them because they're all over. But this is a fossil. I'm not sure what it is, but it's from Texas, and I just thought it was a really cool tie to where I'm from, and something I could use to symbolize that bond to my homeland. Same thing with this fossil. These are really cute. They kind of look like hearts, but they're from some like little animal, prehistoric animal. You can see. Pretty cute. It's almost like a Pokemon. I've been playing lots of Pokemon. It's kind of bad. Anyway, because I'm in between work and my school, so I'm a loser. So those fossils, and the last thing is this hagstone. These are everywhere where I'm from. You can see there's a hole through it, and I really like the symbolism of these. I actually call them Odin stones, but I see most people on YouTube here call them hagstones. So, anyway, I think that's it. I may have forgotten something. There was a lot of stuff, but essentially that is my haul, and the second part of my haul from this trip. I'm happy to be home, but I had an amazing time, and until next time, I'm sure I will be getting back very soon and showing my new altar arrangement. But until next time, everyone have a lovely evening and bless and be.